everybody, thanks for tuning in. My name is Pete, and in this video I'll be explaining the rules for Homeport. It's the Ultimate Shipping Team board game. Alright, so let's look at how to set up the game. As you can see, I've already set up the game, but I'll talk you through it. So first of all, put out the map. That's the puzzle pieces found in the box, according to the map that's shown at the bottom of the box. So after you've set out the map, you can put all the resources onto the map. So first of all, put 4 fish resources at each fish farm. You can put 4 oil barrels at each oil rig. And you can put all the containers in the ports. So as you can see, and in each port there are 4 containers representing the other ports and not of that port itself. So in my red port there are no red containers. There's only green, yellow, pink and blue. Similarly, in the green port there are no green containers. So each player has a different color. As you can see, I am the red player here. I'm at the red port. I've got the red player cards, the red objective cards, as well as the red ships. So you can set that out for the number of players that you want to play. Then each of the players can put their starting vessel, as it explains on the top, into their port. Now they can choose any of the 3 berths or docking spots to place their ship on. So in my case, the red player, I start with 1 container ship. So I place my container ship on that berth over there. Also onto the board, you'll see that the Logos Hope ship is starting in the yellow port, according to the player card. And the pirate ship can also be placed by the yellow player. One person can decide to be the bank at the start, and they can dish out the starting cash. Now the currency is called HP, it stands for Homeport. On the player card it says that I'm starting with 1600 HP. So I've laid it out here next to me. Each player also receives a game point token to start with. That basically represents the ship that I've already received. The 2 other spots on the player card are for the 2 other ships that I can buy later on. So place those ships on the player card. And this price ladder indicates the prices for the whole game. So for setting up, you can place 1 fish onto the first bubble of the fish, and the first oil barrel onto the first dot for the oil, and similarly the first container onto the first container spot, and that indicates the pricing during the whole game for buying and selling. Also set out the port cards. You can shuffle them and put them into the port card and GPT box. You can also set out the roll box with the 3 dice. You can set out the buy and sell tokens. Make sure that the game action pieces are in the correct order. It should first be buy, then roll, and then sell. Just an additional note on setting up: if you have less than 5 players, the ports that are not used, you can just place that color ships and the objective cards and the player card on the side. So you shouldn't be placing the ships in the game, but please do put all the containers into the game and all the resources, because you'll need them as you play.